In Dallas, the Mavericks were busy this offseason, making several trades, hoping for a legitimate run at the finals. And while recent setbacks have slowed this fast-breaking squad, with injuries to Dirk Nowitzki and a suspension for Danny Fortson, the Mavs are still a formidable group. The Gilbert Arenas injury has hurt Washington, but other players have stepped up to shoulder the scoring load. Can they duplicate their early season play when they whipped the Mavs in Washington? The Wizards and Mavericks on Comcast Sportsnet. Next. Comcast Sportsnet is on the air with Wizards basketball. Tonight live from the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, it's the Washington Wizards and the Dallas Mavericks. Wizards back on the road where they have played 5 of their last 6 games, coming off a disappointing loss to Detroit that saw Brendan Haywood put up career numbers, hoping to duplicate their performance of November 5th in Washington when they put up a franchise record 13 three-pointers in beating the Mavericks squad 100-90. A record-setting performance. Butler high up in the air. Gets the roll. Nice finger roll. Howard for 3.
Good
Great pass, but he couldn't get it in the Wizards' turnover. Nash the other way. Nice play. Howard slams inside, and he got fouled. It's on Jared Jeffries, his second personal. As the Wizards have now committed 10 turnovers in the half, which has led to 14 Mavs points.
Nice dump off from Tony Delk, and Howard trying to go strong with 2 hands. Jared picks up the foul.
Howard makes the free throw, now 12 of 19 on the season. Mavericks are 7th in the NBA as a team at 77.5% from the line. And he gets them both. Blake will take another jumper. That's way off the rim. Walker pushes it inside for Jamison's fadeaway.
Oh, good hustle by Blake.
Sure was.
Again,
he's unbelievable.
He's making it happen.
He is unbelievable. Bad pass picked off by Nash. He'll take it all the way for 2. Halftime in Dallas, where the Mavericks lead the Wizards 48-37, 11 points, their largest of the night. Dallas playing without Dirk Nowitzki, their leading scorer, who's out with a sprained ankle. But Antoine Jamison has come off the bench in 13 minutes to score 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting. As we take a look at these statistics from the first half of play tonight. And as Phil mentioned before, 22 fast break points by the Mavericks to the Wizards 4. Washington with 8 blocks in the game. Christian Laettner has 3 of them. Wizards, though, with 12 turnovers that have led to 20 Dallas points. Washington's leading scorer is Larry Hughes. Kwame Brown has 8. Mitchell Butler off the bench with 6. Chris Whitney has 5. And Steve Blake has done a nice job in the hustle department here in the first half.
Yeah, they need to get a better shooting performance from Jarvis Hayes, who missed all 5 of his attempts. On the other side, Jamison in 13 minutes leads his team with 12 points. Tony Delk and Finley each with 9, and Nash has 6.
You remember Antoine Jameson had back-to-back 51-point games on December 3rd and 6th in the year 2000 against Seattle and the Lakers. The first NBA player to score at least 51 since Wilt Chamberlain did it in 1963 and again in 64. Michael Jordan had games of 53 and 50 in 1987. Underway here, second half. Steve Buckhantz and Phil Chenier. I'm glad you're with us tonight for Wizards basketball. Kwame Brown spins with a short jump hook, tipped up and no good. Haywood still fighting, tipped it again. Kwame in there, he missed it, scored it, and he'll go to the line. That's hitting the offensive glass.
That's what it is. Both Brendan and Kwame staying after this thing until they finally get it to go down. I thought that shot was good, and I also thought Brendan may have touched that ball while it was on the cylinder. A little push from Brendan after all said and done.
Foul was called on Antoine Walker as...
You know, that's a big difference, too. Washington, once again, struggling with their free throws. They were 4 for 6, make that 4 for 7 now. But Dallas made all 9 of their attempts from the line in the first half.
One of the better free throw shooting teams in the league. And an offensive foul on Kwame Brown. Correction, they called it on Chris Whitney.
Washington number 12, Chris Whitney is first.
Whitney looking at Rodney Mott saying, how can I get called for an offensive foul bouncing off a screen like that when I'm getting contact from the defensive player?
Well put. Good interpretation.
Nash around everybody, and he's held. And they're going to give him 2 shots. 4-4 in transition. Haywood from 16 feet. Good.
He didn't hesitate on that shot at all.
No, he didn't. Brendan with his first field goal of the night, 1 of 5. He's got a couple of free throws, 4 points. Tony Delk. Nash sticks out an arm and gets called for the foul. First personal on Nash. Wizards ball on the side. Wizards are 6-10 on the year. 3-6 on the road. Great move, and he got it.
Instead of going with the fadeaway, that time he slipped inside of Michael Finley.
Gets Juan Dixon back in the lineup with Christian Laettner. Brendan Haywood, Larry Hughes, and Jarvis Hayes. Great Dallas defense. Laettner open for the baseline jumper. In and out, no good. Got open off the screen and buries it.
He only needs a second. He does such a good job of playing a cat and mouse game behind those picks.
Nash, who grew up in Victoria, British Columbia. His father, John, and his brother, Martin, played pro soccer in England. Wizards will get it back with 14 on the shot clock. One of many international stars on this team, Eduardo Nájera, born in Chihuahua, Mexico. Dixon in trouble on the baseline to Jarvis Hayes.
Oh, yes. That's the way to be sure.
He is quick to the basket.
And explosive.
Mavs had led by 14, their largest. Now it's 12 again. Walker penetrates, blocked by Laettner. If that's a block, that's his 4th. Nájera gets it back and hits it off the glass with 1 on the shot clock, a 3-pointer.
Well, that's the type of play that he's known for here in Dallas. Nájera, a very blue-collar hustle player.
Just their second 3-pointer of the night, but it gives them their largest lead of 15. Laettner, that's partially blocked. I think Nájera got a hand on it. Laettner asking Steve Javie about getting bodied. Finley's long jumper. Laettner inside, and he'll get 2 out of it this time. Again in his 4th year with the Wizards, his third full season. He came here in the trade for Juwan Howard in February 3 years ago. That deal also brought Etan Thomas, Courtney Alexander, Hubert Davis, and Loy Vaught to the Wizards. Nash wide open. And Dallas has their largest lead of 16 points. Last time these two teams played, the Wizards opened up a 23-point lead. Dallas could never get back into it. Leitner's open jumper, good. Tonight, the Mavericks are playing without their leading scorer, Dirk Nowitzki, averaging 19.2 points a game and 7.3 rebounds. He's out with a sprained ankle. Danny Fortson out, serving a suspension for a flagrant foul. The Wizards are without Etan Thomas, who's got the flu still and not able to play tonight. Of course, Gilbert Arenas has missed 4 games now after injuring himself in Seattle. Hayes still can't get that outside shot down, and Jarvis is 3 of 11 from the field tonight.
Oh, another block. I believe that was Brendan, but terrific block.
Hughes pulls up for the short jumper, a little bit short. Follow there, no good by Hayes. Boy, he missed an easy shot underneath, wide open. Antoine Walker pulls up over Haywood. Dixon for 3, that's way off.
He settled for that shot because he gave up his dribble.
Great pass to Nahara for 2. How good is Steve Nash?
Awfully good.
Mavericks are running away with it. Up by 16 with 3:07 to go, third quarter. It's 67-51. Dallas running the transition offense.
And you can see how much they missed him with him going out with an injury in that first meeting back in Washington. What a pass there behind the back. He just seems to never quit moving. Has 14 points, 8 of them, though, in this quarter. Has 3 assists also. He leads the team in that department. We showed you where he's 4th in the league in assists.
Meantime, the Wizards have established a new season high for blocked shots in a game with 11. And Brendan Haywood has 4 of those.
Brendan also has 13 rebounds.
His season high in blocks is 5 against San Antonio earlier this year. His career high 7 against Atlanta. Wizards now 6 of 11 from the free throw line. That's 54.5%. Larry Hughes, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 12 points to lead the Wizards. Nash leads Dallas with 14.
A little confusion that time with Jarrett and Juan, both players on one side, trying to trap Travis Best.
Dallas now has their largest lead of 17 points. Mitchell Butler back in for the Wizards. Great move by Butler. Covered a lot of ground.
He sure did. Well, a few times we've seen the middle open defensively for Dallas.
Josh Howard back in for the Mavs with Best, Jamison, Finley, and Nahara.
Good pass. Jamison off a double pick off the...
Is 23. But Dallas has their largest lead of 25 points tonight, and that's how this game will end. So the Mavericks come back with a vengeance after losing to Washington on November 5th at MCI Center, 100-90. And Eddie Jordan's squad, without Gil Arenas and Etan Thomas, are not able to keep up with this Mavericks team that improves to 10-0 here at home.